Hard questions for the Gentile. All right, are you guys listening? Are you guys listening, Gentiles? You guys that are watching my channel, are you guys listening? This is important. Listen up. Hard questions. Are you prepared to join yourself to a people and nation from which you were not born? Okay, this is because this is what you are doing when you want to. Of course, this is what you do when you become a part of the nation anyway. But it's on an even deeper level when you marry a bloodline Israelite. Okay. Are you prepared to be isolated from or even totally cut off from your own people? Listen, this happens every day. This happens all the time. We hear about it happening in, other parts of the world where, like in the Muslim world or in the Hindu world, depending on what caste you're part of, and if your family doesn't like you marrying into some other caste, they disown you, and we're like, oh man, that's terrible. It happens over here in the West all the time, in Europe and America. Are you ready for that? Are you as a Chinese person? Are you as a white person? Are you as an Indian person, right, who's interested in an Israelite? Are you prepared to be isolated or even cut off from your own people, your family? Are you prepared for your own family to turn on you? This is a very real thing. I have seen it happen, okay? Are you prepared to raise your children in this truth and everything that comes along with it? What do I mean by everything that comes along with it? Are you willing to look your children in the eye, right? And say, son, daughter, I love you, but not everyone that looks like me, right? The people that I came from, a lot of them will hate you simply because you are you. Are you able to look at your child and tell them this and be able to explain, right? Are you able to educate them and help them understand that, look, yes, mommy is white or daddy is Korean, okay? A lot of Koreans won't like you because you are part Israelite, right? A lot of white people won't like you because you are Israelite or part Israelite. I only say that because I don't know if it depends on if you're the man or the woman, okay? Different in the relationship because the seed comes through the man. But are you prepared to do that? If the answer to even one of these is no, then do not pursue this kind of marriage. See these questions again? Screenshot these questions. And then, if the answer to even one of these is no, then do not pursue this kind of marriage. I ain't telling you what to do, okay? I am not telling you what to do, but I'm just saying. Hard questions for the Israelite. You guys thought I was going to let you slide. Hard questions for the Israelite. Listen up. Are you strong enough in your faith and identity to resist compromise? Are you? Are you? Because I see a lot of weak Israelites talking about they in the truth, in the faith, and then they get with somebody they get with someone else. They get with someone that's of a different belief system, of a different skin tone, and they be falling head over heels. And next thing you know, they're making excuses. Well, he'll come around. No, he won't. Well, I'm explaining to her. Are you? Why are you explaining right now? Why are you pursuing romantically if you're still explaining? You shouldn't be doing that. Well, they'll get it. They'll come around. Will they? Don't do this. Are you prepared to withstand friendly fire? Listen, a lot of Israelites be on some stuff, man. A lot of Israelites, excuse me. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. That's not true. It's the vocal minority, because if you go around, on the day to day in the street, right? If you're off the internet, a lot of us are very welcoming. We've always been that way, regardless. But you will, especially with racial tensions as they are right now, you will encounter friendly fire from your own people. It doesn't matter if that woman is joined to you at the hip and is down for the cause at the hip as much as she can be. You will still face friendly fire from Israelites being like, you married a Korean girl. Oh, you married a white girl, man. Oh, man, Esau, you traitor. Okay? You will always encounter that. Or I might come from, some Israelite women will do that. You couldn't find a strong black woman. You did. Okay? Are you prepared to face that? These are hard questions you've got to ask. You've got to ask yourself, and you got to be honest. Because this is going to be for the long haul. Are you prepared to face isolation? Okay? I mean, it kind of fits into what I just said. Depending on what area you're in, you may be more isolated than others. Are you prepared for this? Are you prepared to raise your children to be proud of and bold in their Israelite identity? Okay? Men, you Israelite men, are you prepared to do this? Are you prepared to raise your sons and your daughters? Because it's your lineage, okay? Are you prepared to tell them, hey, understand that not all of mama's people like you. Not all of mama's people are going to like you. In fact, a lot of them will not like you because of who you are, okay? Don't let it get to you. Be proud of who you are. You Israelite women, are you going to be able to do the same thing? Is the person you're considering, you Israelite women, is the person you're considering, the man you're considering in this case, you Israelite women, is the man you're considering somebody that you can say without a shadow of a doubt would be totally on board with you talking like this to your children, right? This is important, heavy stuff. If you are an Israelite woman, right? I'm speaking to the women now. Are you prepared for your name to now be called under that of your husband's bloodline? Okay? Bloodline. Not just his name. You're not just taking his name. All right? We're about to get into that in a second, and I'll explain a little bit more. But are you prepared for this, Israelite women? It's not forbidden. It is not forbidden, right? Excuse me. But are you prepared? You've got to ask yourself this question. I see, excuse me. I saw something the other day, a little video, I think it was on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. I don't remember what it was, which platform. But it was some black lady that had got with a Caucasian man. And she was like, oh, I thought he was great. I thought he was this and that. And then, turns out the man was no good, and he hated who she was, if you know what I'm saying. And he hated her because of who she was. And he was, how do I put it? He was like, on her, okay? He would her repeatedly until finally she left, and she was like, the gist of her post was kind of like she was blindsided by it and blah blah blah. Okay, you listen. Some of you guys are gonna get upset. I can already hear some of you guys are gonna get upset. Very, very rarely, and if you dealt with Yahuwah properly, it would never happen. But very, very rarely do you get blindsided by a man or a woman, but let's just say man in this case, that is gonna you, right? That's gonna you regularly. Do you just get blindsided? The signs will be there. The signs will always be there. If a man is that violent, right? A man is that prone to such things, the signs will be there whether you admit it or not. The problem is a lot of people want to be like, they want to jump into something too fast, or they want to be like the men want to be like, oh Lord, if she's the one for me, the men go and stand in the middle of a forest, right? The men go and stand in the middle of a forest in autumn, right? And they be like, oh Lord, if she's the one for me, then please let 10 leaves fall right now, Lord, right now. That's what the men do. The women be like, okay, give me your number. Okay, my number is 839, blah, 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 blah. Oh, 839. And then they go and talk to their girlfriends. Girl, his number started with 839, his phone number. And on my way to this place, I ordered a number 8 from Wendy's, right? And it was 3 miles. The place was 3 miles from the Wendy's, right? And girls just falling in line, girl. That's more what the women do. And you guys don't step back. You don't actually listen to Yahuwah. You say, oh, Yahuwah, show me if this person is right for me. Show me, Yahuwah, please. And then you guys don't actually take a step back and wait and pray specifically, right? Ye ask, but ye receive not because ye ask amiss. You guys will get interested in someone, and I'm talking about everyone. I'm not just talking about Israelites. I'm talking about Israelites, Gentile, everyone. You guys will get interested into someone, and then you be asking Yahuwah for an answer, right, to show you. But then you don't want to take a step back and actually be like, okay, look, I'm not pursuing this any further. I'm not going on a date with you. I'm not going out with you. I'm not hanging out with you. I'm not even really going to talk to you on the phone, right? I'm not even going to build connection, because all that builds connection, until I get a confirmation from Yahuwah. Until Yahuwah tells me yay or nay. And if that takes fasting and prayer, right? I'm going to do that. And if he doesn't answer me today, I'm still going to wait and pray. And if he doesn't answer me tomorrow, I'm still going to wait and pray. And I'm going to show him that I have the faith and put my works into that faith. I'm going to show him that I do have that faith to wait for him to answer me. You guys don't believe, some of you, not all, some of you, but a lot of you don't believe that he actually answers like that regularly and clearly. But you got to put in that faith, man. I kind of went off on a little tangent there, but that's when I say you wouldn't be blindsided at all if there was a man that was going to be ting you, right? And you were, oh, I don't see the signs, but you know what? Before I even get attached and thus get a clouded sense of judgment, before I even get attached and get a clouded sense of judgment, I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to say, listen, we're not building connection until I get a confirmation from Yahuwah. And I'm going to ask Yahuwah specifically. I'm going to ask Yahuwah for specific answers to specific questions. And should I pursue this man? Or should I continue with this man? Should I pursue this woman? Should I continue with this woman? And I'm not going to continue until he answers me. But hey, you guys don't want to do that. If the answer to even one of these is no, right? The answer to the questions that were above, then do not pursue this kind of marriage.